we're just going straight into it. Dang. Okay.
Smell you later.
Well, hello everyone. This is the middle of the game, so how about we just exit to main menu? Um, I hope y'all are. I hope y'all enjoy that in medias res part of the game. But now this is Goosebumps Dead of Night. Um, we're gonna be speedrunning this. It's a very nice licensed game that came out um, in 2020 to accompany the movie starring Jack Black. Yeah, I really like this as a speedrun. As a casual experience, not that great, admittedly, but I highly recommend picking it up. It is $30 on Steam, which is $30 too much, but I think that it's a really fun speedrun. You can learn in like a weekend, and we're gonna see a lot of really broken stuff in this game. And Adalor, feel free to chime in and comment on whatever you feel like commenting on. So because this game is a trip, and so right here for chapter select, well, new game actually, we're going to start from new game, and then we're going to go to difficulty normal. That's the fastest, just a standard any percent. And so timing will begin when I load into the first level after skipping this cutscene. So 3, 2, it's now you can start the timer. I meant to do a countdown, but then I got distracted. But right off the bat, the first thing you're going to see after we talk to a typewriter with Jack Black's voice coming out of it is that we are going to be running diagonally, because for some reason in this game, when you walk diagonally or when you run diagonally, it's just generally faster than just walking straight. And so that's what we're going to be our main method of movement. After grabbing this book, though, we're going to start with our first skip, and that is the ghoul skip, in which we just launch back into this corner, or plug back into this corner, and we're just out of sight of this ghoul of her field of vision, so she just walks straight past us. We're gonna crouch and walk towards her so we don't activate her too quickly, and then walk around, wait for the loading icon to appear in the bottom left corner, and then we're going to start collecting some pages. The pages, where there's 10 pages to collect, a little bit like Slenderman while we walk around in this house. And so right here, after collecting the third and fourth pages on this table, congrats, you are now attacked by lawn gnomes. What did you think was going to happen? So the red lawn gnomes will kill you, the yellow lawn gnomes will not, but it doesn't really matter because you only care about one lawn gnome, and that is that. Where are you going?
Did you see that?
That is the what? Where is the key? That is the what? Where are you going, my dude? I need the key. Thank you. Okay, yep, I don't need you. Come on. Okay, that usually doesn't happen. Usually I get better RNG than that, but that man just does not feel like cooperating today. So we're going to be collecting this key right over here for plot purposes, and then we're going to crouch underneath this table, and congrats, we can suddenly clip through walls. That is a hitbox displacement. For whatever reason, when you crouch underneath an object, your hitbox kind of gets, as the name implies, displaced, and it just allows you to clip through walls and grab things through objects and stuff like that. And then we're going to use the same thing here, except we're going to open that door from the other side in order to skip a cutscene in which we have to fight a killer clown. Don't worry, we'll see the killer clown later. I won't spoil when, though. And so we're just going to be walking up here and do the hitbox displacement. We also got to skip our interaction with the wolf, but the wolf isn't very interesting. Right here, we're going to go into this room, and we're going to get killed by the ghoul. Let's go! And we're going to try this again. Actually, hold up. I think I might have to...
Love the friendly ghoul.
We love the friendly ghoul. Do I have to collect this again? Oh, I don't. Wasting time for forgetting the route. We love to see it. We're just going to go up the stairs again. And hopefully the ghoul isn't being bad to us today. Oh, there she is. Okay, close the door. She doesn't need to see us. We're going to go into Slappy's room over here. It's very tiny, so that's how you know it's Slappy's room. Oh, wait. What? Excuse me? I didn't have to collect the key, did I? There we go. Oh, you kidding me? The key respawns down here? Okay, well that's just disappointing. Okay. I had assumed that I already collected the key, but I was dead wrong. Okay, fair enough. You know what? That's on me. And now we're going to go into Slappy's room. And again, it's very small, so that's how you know it's Slappy's room, even though why would a doll have a room to themselves? Who knows? And so we're going to collect that page. We're going to load back to checkpoint, and now we're going to collect the last pages underneath the bedroom. So you're just going to walk around here. We're running out of stamina. Again, stamina is the most annoying thing in this game, but thankfully, in the second level, we don't really have to deal with stamina all that much. Okay, so hopefully forgetting the route in the first level is the only major source of time loss that we have for the rest of the run. These gnomes will steal your pages after you've already collected them all, but it doesn't matter because the moment that you get into this next section, you get all your pages back. We're going to reset checkpoint in order to skip this cutscene and then immediately go into another cutscene in which, surprise, we have to fight Slappy now. So this fight is kind of like pseudo RNG. Theoretically, if you do the exact same thing every single time, you should have the exact same outcome, but sometimes the game does just not feel nice to you. And so we're going to be collecting this gnome and shooting it at Slappy right here, and we're going to do the exact same thing 3 times. Where is the red gnome? Excuse me. I would like yellow gnomes preferably because the yellow gnomes won't kill you. These specific red gnomes will 100% kill you. Like they're very quick with their movement and they will hurt you very much. We're gonna be fighting Slappy here, and if we can get another yellow gnome on this side. Okay, nope. Yeah, we died. Well, you win some, you lose some, and Slappy just killed us. That's what happens when you're not careful. So we're going to try and do that again. Adalor, while I try to defeat Slappy the second time, you can say some donations, say whatever you feel like saying, honestly. There's not much else to say here other than, Slappy just doesn't like us sometimes.
So this game is a bit wild. I mean, is there a reason that like different gnome colors are better for weaponizing against this doll?
Because if you hold the red gnomes, they will attack you and kill you. The red gnomes will always kill you, but the yellow gnomes will just sit here, no matter how long you hold them for. Where's Slappy coming from? Here you go. There we go. I want a yellow gnome. Okay, Slappy, shut up. Okay, leave me alone. I would like a yellow gnome. There we go. Oh, the yellow gnome ran away, and I'm running out of stamina, and so that's not nice. I don't want to like walk around too much because that's why. This is a horror game, children. No, please come back, yellow gnome. Okay, there we go. And where are you? I have to grab the yellow. I have to destroy the yellow gnome because if not, the red gnome was gonna kill me. This is another major source of time. Like this entire section is like a huge reset point in your speedrunning usually, because Slappy could kill you. I was so close to killing Slappy there, Slappy killing me there. And that red gnome is also like really scary because believe it or not, when you're in the animation, when Slappy is like in the animation getting sucked into the book, the red gnomes are still active and they can still kill you during that animation, and you'd have to restart the whole fight all over again. It's the most annoying thing ever. Surprise, Slappy leaves the book because plot has to plot. And so now we're going to go into the second level, which is Conservatory. That is one of the longer houses that I've had. I really hope for the rest of the level as well, because there's less RNG elements, and then the rest is just a huge glitch fest. And so, Adalor, we have like cutscenes to do. So if you want to say some more stuff, you can.
Sure. This is a crazy game, and I'm just like, we get to breathe? Cool. Yeah, no donations at the moment, but again, I want to plug upcoming incentives. If you are looking for stuff to put your donations towards, remember that our next ones that would close will be for the Jazz Punk run tomorrow at Saturday about 6 in the morning. You can choose the cart color. There's a bid war for that. You can add a Flavor Nexus bonus run, so like more content for the marathon. We love to see it. And you can also influence the Save or Crocify the Director bid war, which currently still has a difference of just $8. That one is very influencing.
Thank you so much, Adalor. Okay, so now we have infinite stamina, and so the reason that this glitch works is because it's called Infinite Stamina Glitch. Surprise, surprise! A very, very intuitive name. And so the reason that works is because for whatever reason, there's like when you use like all of your stamina, there's like a 5-second grace period before your stamina starts refilling, in which you are exhausted. And for whatever reason, when like a audio line in this game ends during that 5-second grace period, like if the file in the game ends during that section, for whatever reason, you can just sprint infinitely. I do not know why those two things are connected, so please do not ask me. Let's really hope that we get some good movement here on these lily paths, because we don't want to like fall down into the river and die. Thankfully we did, and now we just have to run across this section. And now after falling down here and losing infinite sprinklets, we're going to see the most broken thing in this game. And so plots, Slappy has infected us with a poison that turns us into a plant, and Dr. Brewer is trying to find a cure for it. Surprise, surprise, spoiler alert, Dr. Brewer is actually evil and trying to kill us. This is the most broken thing in this game. We're going to be grabbing this box, and then we're going to be going on top of it. Going on top of it, and then bringing it down. We're going to crouch grab the box and then uncrouch. Like so, and suddenly we can fly. Congrats. Oh, wait. Oof. Let's try that again. Come
This
on.
is just a
There we
Half-Life
go.
speed run now.
It is, isn't it? There we go. That's what we like to see. Hold down shift, crouch, and then boom. We can just fly, and the ceiling has no collision because why would it? And then we can just go through here, and every time you crouch, you go lower, and every time you uncrouch, you go higher. And then you can fall down here. And then we're gonna grab this fruit, and we need this fruit in order to create a potion. The potion is actually supposed to have 4 ingredients, but the game only checks if you have the last one. It doesn't really check if you have the rest of them. And so you just get to that ingredient, collect it, and then go to the potion, and then boom, suddenly you have all these ingredients you didn't actually collect. And we skip like 90% of the level, which is great. And so we're going to look at this recipe that is fake. It's not a real recipe. And then we're going to pour these potions using the worst controls in the world. It's like a gyroscope, but for like mouse. It's like so weird. And it's pretty easy to know when to stop pouring because the game gives you audio cues as to when you should stop pouring. Even if you don't have like the recipe that you're supposed to like you're making right now. And you can just let this one slide because the moment it gets to 70, it just makes a cure for you. And so that is pretty much that potion making process. And we're gonna drink this and eat the cure, and you see that we've turned into like this plant-like monster, except we didn't see any of the progression of that because the game was just like, oh, you're here, so you must be the whole monster now. It doesn't really check that you've actually progressed at all. That is Dr. Brewer. Surprise, he's trying to kill us. Who could have seen that coming? And so we're going to just take this potion, and as soon as it's available to us, and then we're going to shoot it at Dr. Brewer, and you really want to make sure that you do not miss because otherwise you have to redo the whole potion thing again. It's the most annoying thing ever. And so that is it for the conservatory. Surprise! Dr. Brewer is now dead, except Dr. Brewer's daughter. She's fine. But now we're in the Tesla Tower, and there's one last cutscene here in which Nikola Tesla is trying to get us to defeat Slappy at the top of the Tesla Tower because Slappy wants to use the Tesla Tower's power for his evil doing, because why else would he want to use anything on the Tesla Tower? Adalor, we have one last like kind of long cutscene here, so if you want to chime in with your thoughts on anything you'd like, please do.
I do have a thought. That thought is a $50 donation from Apful Sky. No comment, but thank you very much for your generosity.
All right, thank you so much for that donation. You can ask like a question or two if you want, because this cutscene is like 30 seconds or so.
I don't even know where to begin with this game. It's been so much already. I question the actually no. I have a question about game design. Why is the stamina meter increase as you're running out?
Right? That's what I want to know.
Like what? Why did you do this, game designers? Please.
Oh my god, the base movement of this game without the stamina is just so slow, and I'm kind of glad that the infinite stamina glitch exists because it just allows us to go through it so much faster. But like stamina itself, there's nothing good about the stamina in this game other than the fact that you can break it, which is fortunate enough for us. And so right here we're gonna do a really nice glitch. This gun, this is like a physical gun. You can actually like pick it up. Or right here, we're going to try and get on top of this thing, and we're going to try and collect the gun from inside. Right here, we're going to try and lodge ourselves into the case in order to collect it a bit more easily. See if we can collect it. There's a specific prompt that the game is supposed to give us for when, like, there we go, perfect. That's one of the faster ways that I've done that. And so the intended way that you're supposed to open that case is solve like 3 rooms worth of puzzles. But why would we do that? That's a lot of time lost. And so instead, we're going to like just we're just going to like lodge ourselves into the case and get it from there, and then we're going to lodge ourselves in through this elevator again, because why would we go solve a puzzle and open the elevator when we can just glitch our way through it? And so right here is the catwalk, and it's probably like the most intuitive or most clear way that I can explain how infinite sprint glitch works. Even though I kind of already did explain how infinite sprint glitch works, we're going to be jumping across here, and okay, I'm gonna reset because I actually already messed it up, because you don't want to run out of stamina too soon. And so Right here, as soon as you gain control, you want to walk backwards and quickly go over this section, and you don't want to run out of stamina yet. So as soon as this voice line ends, make him pay. That's when you want to run out of stamina, so that the voice line ends as soon as make him pay happens. And I messed it up, but you know what? It's fine. It's the only difference is that we can't do a specific skip. Like we can still get through the rest of this section, but there's a specific skip that we can't do. But it wastes more time to restart than it is to like actually go through the skip. And so we're going to walk across here and avoid this. We're going to try to avoid this witch over here. Walk all the way around instead of just going straight through like we would have with the skip. The skip would have landed us like right here, but it's only possible with infinite sprint glitch. Like there's no way that you can like do it with like normal stamina or normal walking speed. And then just go across here, avoid this witch. There we go. Pop goes the witch. And now we are going to go straight into the final boss, which is Slappy himself again. Perfect. And so usually I would reset there like and try and do infinite sprint glitch again, but with how far I was in the catwalk, it would have just wasted more time than it would have saved. And so we just dealt with the stamina that we had. But as you can see, if you want to constantly run like going like with how fast you deplete stamina and how slowly it regenerates, it's like the most annoying thing in the world. And so now we're at the final boss. We have the ghoul, the clown, and the werewolf, but the werewolf and the clown we didn't see in the house because we skipped them entirely. And so now we have to fight them one by one by shooting these orbs in the sky. And while we deal with the witches, the witches are kind of like they're not really much of a threat. And so we just need to shoot these orbs. The farther they are away from you, the harder they are to like shoot because, but generally speaking, they have pretty like generous hitboxes, and so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. The only difference between the phases is that like you're like fighting a different enemy, but like the orbs themselves are like the exact same every time. It's just that generally speaking, you have more witches to deal with. But as long as you just stick to the sides and generally know what you're doing, you shouldn't like have too much problem with the witches. There we go, perfect. And now we are going to do the exact same thing again, except with the werewolf. And soon enough, we'll be able to finish this level, and finish the game. And these flying witches in the center are like the most annoying things ever. And so, let's see. Come on. Thank you. Okay, perfect. And let's see here. Okay, perfect. Okay, time is gonna come up when Slappy gets hit and falls down. So 3, 2, 1, time. So that is Goosebumps Dead of Night. What's my final time, if you don't mind me asking?
Wait for the stream to catch up. 16:46.
Oh, a little overestimate, but that's fine.
Just slightly.
Just slightly. But you know, it's fine. I hope that you guys enjoyed it for what it was. If you want to learn it, I'm willing to teach you some stuff of it, as well as other people in the community. Shout out to Niddle, Abby's Corner, Nico Hart, Bavella Vex, pretty much anyone that has ever contributed anything to this game or its community. Tana Banana. I feel like I'm forgetting one other person. I'm so sorry if I forget your name. Crazy as well, and I might be forgetting someone, I'm sorry. But I'm hoping that it's a very small community, so I should know everyone's name. But I'm hoping that all of you really enjoyed Goosebumps Dead of Night. And join the Discord, look up ozmourn.com, all that jazz. Thank you so much to Fastest First for having me back once again for another amazing event, and I hope to be with y'all in the future if y'all have me. So thank you so much again. Hope y'all have a wonderful night, and good luck to the rest of the runners in the marathon.